Hello there, and welcome to another random video I made. So today I'm going to show you some of my albums. Now keep in mind that I'm not going to show you all of my albums because I have way too many to count. I have more than a dozen here. So today I'm only going to show you some of my favorite albums. Okay, let's get started. So here's my first album I'm going to show you. It's the Shadow album. For those who don't know this was a radio show back in the 1930s, and my pop used to watch and listen to this show during its run. He was very young back then, so he really liked it and enjoyed it. This was an album of a radio show, so I'm going to show you the back of it. Right. Now I'm going to show you another album. Rodney Dangerfield, No Respect. This is one of the albums I have from him. And for those of you who don't know him, this guy was not a singer, he was a stand-up comedian. He only did his stand-up in this album. I'm going to show you the back of it right here now. Sides right here that show him all his stand-ups. And you can tell this is one of the most objectionable albums here. It's too inappropriate for minors. Just too inappropriate for minors right here. Now I'm going to show you another album. This album is called Rappin' Ronnie. This is another Ronnie Dangerfield album I have. And it's also objectionable just like his No Respect album. I'm going to show you the back of it right now. So in this Rappin' Ronnie album, inside B, it only has one song. Both of these sides only has his stand-up performances right here. And that is all for this one. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another album. This is another Rodney Dangerfield album I have called I Don't Get No Respect. This album I remember I got for my birthday, so I'm going to show you the back of it right now. And now that's it for this one. Now for another one. Next album is Loverboy Get Lucky. This album I also got for my birthday, and for those who don't know this Loverboy is my favorite band of all time. And this is one of my favorite albums. I'm going to show you the back of it right now. Now here is another album. Another Loverboy album called Loving Every Minute of It. Loving Every Minute of It is another favorite Loverboy album of mine. Now I'm going to show you the back of it right now. So I also got this Loverboy album, Loving Every Minute of It, for my birthday. And Get Lucky and Lovin' Every Minute of It are my favorite Loverboy albums of all time. Now here's another album. The Proclaimers, Sunshine and League. I got this album on Christmas. And here's the back of it right here. That's it for this one. And here's another album. The Proclaimers, This Is the Story. This is another Proclaimers album I have, and I also got this one on Christmas. Here's the back of it. So just to be clear that the Proclaimers albums I have, Sunshine Unleashed, and This Is the Story, are my favorite Proclaimers albums. Okay, here's the next album I have right here. Smokey and the Bandit, the Motion Picture soundtrack album. Yeah, the movie Smokey and the Bandit was so popular that it did spawn a album that contained all the songs from the movie. Now here's the back of it. there are a few non-singing parts in this album, all of which are from the movie, and all of these songs are heard in the movie from this album. All the songs in this album are from its movie. Just here's the next album. Smokey and the Bandit 2, the original motion picture soundtrack album. Yep, its sequel also spawned its own music album, and all this album's songs are from its original movie. I'm going to show you the back of it right here. Alright, now here's another album. Every Which Way But Loose, the complete motion picture soundtrack. Yep, another movie from the 1970s, just like the Smokey and the Bandit first one. Now I'm going to show you the back of this one. Yeah. Again, this album has all the songs from the movie of the same name. So here is that right here. I'd like just to show you 3 albums that are actually soundtracks from its motion picture of the same name. Now here's the last album. Television's Greatest Hits, 65 TV themes from the 1950s and 1960s. So this album features theme songs of television shows from those 2 decades. Some of them are very iconic. Look right here. These are some of the TV shows that have their own theme songs in this album. A compilation of all of the show's theme songs in this album for nostalgic entertainment and enjoyment. In the beginning of this album right here, it's a sign-on and sign-off. Oh, sign-on for the beginning of this album, and then the end of this album is a sign-off right here. Now I think you might know the names of some of these TV shows. So you see the names of these shows like here, so I think if you know these, I think you know these shows as well, some of them. Yeah, because these shows theme songs on this album were very iconic during their runs. And that's the album, I guess. Alright, well, that's the album right here. And with that, those are all of my favorite albums I just showed you. Now, I have a few more albums but it's shown on my Facebook page, but some of them are the same ones that are shown on my Facebook page. So, again, as I said earlier in this video, I do have a lot of albums, but I will not show you, it's way too much. Yeah, but those are some of my favorite albums. I have a few more favorites that I already posted that on my Facebook page. And with that, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you saw those albums, and I hope you really enjoyed the looks of that. That's my collection. Well, with all that said, thank you for watching, and goodbye.